The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in the cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to RAP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts,
Kim Purvis
and Allison Robinson. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook pages, RAP Paranormal and Friends and RAP Paranormal Busters, for up-to-date show information and events. Hey everyone, welcome to another night of RAP Paranormal and Friends. Tonight we are going to be kind of doing a recap of our last two mini investigations that some of you may have listened to live. So I did go through the recordings and came up with a few things that seemed a little interesting. So I'm going to share those, and you're just gonna have to listen really hard because I don't have them on the computer. I'm just playing them on the recorder through the speaker, so please bear with me. One of these days I will get all these on the computer and get it all cleaned up so they're easier to listen to. But for those that you are just tuning in and didn't hear are the ones the last couple shows we were at an undisclosed location doing some investigating, and we did two different areas of this place, and so I'm just going to kind of go through those and see what you think. So the first night we went, which was a couple weeks ago, we did kind of the living room, dining room area, and we kind of were trying to bring up some trigger things. Maybe we brought, I didn't bring anything that time for a trigger.
Oh,
No.
we found some stuff around
Yeah.
the house that we kind of used for trigger things.
My recorder just said, "See you," and it just shut off. What? I just turned you back on.
Okay.
It goes, "See you." And then it was off. And these are new batteries, so I don't know what that was about. But yeah, we're trying to think of things that, the person that we think may still be here, trying to think of things that they liked and see if that would get some kind of interest or some kind of interaction. It was kind of quiet that first night. Nothing really went off other than your millimeter or your EMF.
The EMF meter went off on the couch, like somebody was sitting next to me or something. Only in one spot.
Yeah.
K2 didn't go off there or nothing. Just the millimeter kept going up and down, up and down.
Right.
And it's never done that before there, so I don't know what it could be causing it.
Yeah.
It's just like it was all at 0, and then I look over and it's jumping up and down. And I'm going, well, I think somebody just sat down next to me.
Yeah, so, all right, I'm gonna, because oh my gosh, I was looking at the wrong page of stuff that I had written down. So I gotta rewind this a little bit to get to the very first part of this. So this first one, it may be kind of hard to hear. Um, just try and see what you think it says. I have an idea of what I think it says. I've listened to it a few times. I didn't have to use headphones to listen to it, but with me holding up to the microphone, it might be a little bit harder. But you'll hear Kim ask if it's William, and then you get a response. And I want to see. And Kim hasn't heard these yet, so.
Is this William?
I'm gonna replay it here again. It's hard because there's a bunch of stuff coming through the necrophonics, but maybe. I keep forgetting to hit play.
Is this William?
Alright. I'm gonna stop it and let Kim listen to it and see what she thinks. It's kind of the underlying voice. It's kind of faint. It's after you ask if it's William.
You push play?
Oh my gosh, I am oh my Lanta. I'm having just all kinds of issues.
That section we got to go back with the headphones because there's something besides what you're hearing.
Okay.
There is something else in there.
Okay. So, let me mark it because, like I said, I wasn't listening with headphones today. So, I'm gonna circle that one and we'll go through it again.
There's something real faint in there too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now this next one, I think is pretty easy to hear. Just gotta get to it. I think I had a little too much sun the last day or two because I'm like.
I heard that very plain.
We'll play it again so you guys can hear it.
There's no mistaking that one. That sounds like a little kid, though.
Yeah, but I can't remember if that came through twice. Because that time we didn't acknowledge it. And there's another time where we hear it and it's a kid.
Uh-huh. Can you tell me if it was a battleship you were on?
Oh, here's more.
That one was pretty well.
Uh-huh. We'll do it again.
Tell me if it was a battleship you were on? Nope.
Here's another one.
Was it a destroyer?
I don't know if you guys heard that one. But it responds to the question.
Yeah, it's responding to our questions. Because majority of those questions we knew what the answer would have been, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then This one was a question from Darren. He wanted to know about Oshkosh trucks. And it sounds like we got a response there too. So I'm going to forward it a little bit to that.
Oh my gosh. Oshkosh truck. I thought this was something else.
Did you hear it?
Uh,
It's guy's voice. It's like it's. Oh my gosh. It's like it's repeating.
Oshkosh truck. I thought this was something else.
Right there. It's a guy. Oh, here, I'll play it for you. I had to listen to it a couple times, but I think I hit play. Did I? No? Yeah, I hit that center button. And then we did ask about Lucille, which Lucille was the daughter of the previous family that lived in the house. And we did get a response for that too. I mean, it's kind of interesting. We got quite a few, but oh my gosh, come on.
that's the only bad thing about not having it on the computer.
I know, because then I could just click and we'd be there.
Right
and
to it. Yeah.
Oh my Lanta, you frickin' dirty whore. No. Oh my gosh. It went to the beginning. This, oh my gosh.
I hate that. My computer does, our recorder does that every time I try to do something with it. Well, while she's trying to find it,
Yeah.
we have an investigation this weekend. We're going to Farrar.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
We haven't been there for a while.
No, we haven't. I'm excited to go. Hopefully our little spirit friends are still there.
We're going to take the computer, and if it really gets active, we'll probably record a show for later on. If it gets real active.
Yeah. Here we go. So, we ask if Lucille's here. Right there. There you go. Lucille's not here with us. Nope.
It answered us.
And then we ask about Fanny, which was... Got that right away. That was the mother.
Fanny, are you here?
So Fanny's there, but Lucille ain't.
Yeah. And then you asked about the jitterbug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so... Oh my, I am going to just say, fuck this. Fuck it in the goat's ass. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
What, play back to the beginning again?
Yes, it did. I seriously think it doesn't want me to listen to these recordings because the first time I tried, my batteries died. Wasn't even 5 minutes into it, and my thing died. Yeah, it just keeps, It literally just keeps skipping over it.
Huh.
I get so far and then it just goes on to the next one, and I'm not. This isn't close to the end.
They don't want us to listen.
Mm-mm.
We got more on there than the act. We didn't think we were getting anything for activity as it is. And then, but the Necrophonics was pulling stuff out
Mm-hmm.
that was matching our questions, at least,
Yeah, which, you know.
is a rarity.
Right, yeah, usually it doesn't really. Okay. I'm gonna let it go. It's after she asked about the jitterbugs.
Did you do the jitterbug?
That's the one. Okay, so I'm gonna have Kim listen to this one. This is the one that the voice sounded a little different, and it reminded me of Bill's, like, when he's kind of like half awake, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I haven't had my mom listen to it yet, but let's see. Yeah. Did you hear
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to have my mom listen to that and see what she thinks, but that one gives me shiveries. Like, I don't know.
Sounds just like him,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And then this one's like, are you talking to Bill or are you talking to Bill or Bill Jr.?
Are we talking to Bill or Bill Jr.? It didn't say Junior or either. We got Bill. Are you Bill or Billy?
And then let's see here. Here we go. This one we're talking about Crown Royal. And we get a response. There's a couple of them in this same spot. Here we go.
We should play.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta push that play for it.
Got a bottle of Crown Royal over here. Would you like a drink?
Okay, I'm gonna play that one again. The other one's really fast, so it's kind of hard to make out. This is like a guy. He's like, "There's more. There's more." I'm like, more what? More Crown Royal or? Then this one was interesting because we asked about, I think, cigarettes or cigars and pipes,
Uh-huh.
and you got a response to that too. At least it sounds like.
Or how about a pipe? That's no.
It's a new.
That's a no. Then, so this is still from our first one. I didn't get as much the second time, but we did, like, there was one. This is probably going to be hard to hear, so I'm just going to tell you about it. But when you were asking what room was yours,
Uh-huh.
we did get a knock,
Oh.
and we acknowledged it. I'll play it for you, but it might be hard for them to hear it. But we acknowledged the noise, and I did catch it on the recorder. Oops, a little too far. Back it up just a little bit. Back it up. Yeah, I'll replay it for you guys, and then I'm gonna play it for Kim because she's sitting kind of far away from me and the fan's going. So
Which room was yours upstairs? Yeah, I heard it too.
let me play it for you.
I heard the knock.
Yeah.
You can hear it. I can turn that fan off if you think.
Oh no, that's fine. Oh yeah, here it is again. Yeah.
William, which room was yours upstairs?
I'm gonna fast forward because this same one came up earlier and said the same name, but this time we acknowledged it.
That was me.
Yep, it's the same voice.
Same voice, and this time you acknowledge.
But the first time we didn't.
Yes, I'm right
And
here.
here's another thing. You'll hear this one. Oh, what the? I don't know what's going on. My recorder's doing some weird shit now. There's another one here that's coming up. I can't remember what we said. Oh, it's when you were playing the sounds through the thing, I think. Yeah, here, let me. I think you're playing the sounds.
Oh, scary, Darren.
Yeah.
I hit the gunfire.
Yeah. So you're
This is why I don't let you touch the computer.
Did you hear it?
I don't let you touch the computer.
It's like. And I go, that hurts? He's like, that hurts. And the next one's not. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. I'm doing the whole Budweiser. Because then we got on the beer kick.
Well, we were trying to get him to answer us.
I know. Oh, I went too far.
For Bud, same time I did.
It wants Bush.
Bud, same time I did.
Bush. But we were talking about beer, and it comes up with that.
Yeah. We were talking about Budweiser, and Bush is a brand of Budweiser.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one. That was the last one that I found on there. And then so the next time we did the upstairs, did a bedroom, and then we put the music box in one of the spare bedrooms in the closet because that's known for the light to come on and off in there and stuff. And so we put the spirit box in there, or not the spirit box, the music box in there to see if we would get interaction. And I mean, it was doing a little chirping. Never did a full song, but every now and then it would chirp. But there's one area where I'm not going to play it. This is one that you would definitely have to clean up and play it on the computer. But this was like in the first 2.5, 3 minutes of us being there, and we didn't have a necrophonics or anything going. We were setting up in the room, and Kim was talking about moving my recorder closer to the hallway, so that way because the music box was kind of chirping that way, it would pick it up. And as her and I are talking, there's another voice talking underneath of us. But I had Kim listen to it.
I need headphones on and maybe put it on a computer to bring it out more. But
Yeah.
you can hear a voice there, but and it kind of sounds like a man.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like a man.
But you can't make out what it's saying.
No, you can't. So, but there was something in it, we weren't using the necrophonics or anything. It was just caught on the recorder, and
Yeah.
it was just Kim and I there. So, maybe one of these days I'll get it put on there. But yeah, first couple of minutes we were there, the music box. And then we didn't really have anything until we turned on the necrophonics.
Because the Ovilus really wasn't saying much either.
No.
And it usually goes off up there like crazy.
Oh, yeah, it does. And I don't know if it did. It maybe said one word, but it didn't really make any sense.
Nothing really made sense off of it. It
Mm-mm.
wasn't really going off like crazy like it normally does.
Right.
Up there.
Yeah. So let me get to this next recording. I'm telling my story about the old Milwaukee, my first sip of it ever. And it sounds like we get a response. But I'm not sure. I don't think I can make it out because I didn't write it down. But
Music box just went
wait a
off.
minute. We don't have the necrophonics going yet.
That was just the music box going off.
No, I get it. Okay, yeah, the necrophonics wasn't going yet. I'm going to play it again. I'm talking. I'm going to have you listen to it real quick. I didn't have you listen to it. I forgot about this. This is before we did the necrophonics. You have to really listen, and it's a very short word, but something's there. It's like right before the music box church.
I could hear something, but
yeah, I can't make it's so quick. Yeah. So that's another thing that we caught before we did necrophonics.
Yeah, there's a voice underneath there, and the music box keeps chirping.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the one I texted you about earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, I wonder who that could have been. Oh my goodness. It's like I can't get. I have fat fingers. I hate having stubby little fingers. Okay. Kim's talking about hunting and fishing, and then you'll hear a response. Okay, I'll play it for you again, and then I'm going to have Kim hear it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I need to just stop.
Yeah, with the recorder so far away, it's hard to hear.
Yeah, it is.
Because we had it in another room.
Yeah. Okay. It's a woman.
I'm bored. I'm bored. Somebody's bored with us.
Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, that's too funny. Like, I'm bored. I'm bored with this.
That was plain and clear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm bored. And then
There was no mistake in that one.
yeah. And there's one, I mean, you can't, it's really hard to hear. I'm sure if you go back to our last podcast, you'll hear it. I'm looking through photos and I find a photo of a person with the same name as the person that lived in this um, home. And I'm talking about this photo, and then I go on to do something else, and then the name Bill comes up on the thing. Well, there's multiple bills that are attached with this place, so we didn't know which one it was talking about, but it did come up on there. It's just hard to hear because the recorder was so far away from that one. But I'm sure if you go back to the show, you'll hear me talking about the picture, and it was like my aunt's brother and all this, and blah blah blah. And so it's around 52 minutes 19 seconds if you want to hear it. It does say the name Bill, which we did get quite a bit those couple of times that we were there. And a lot of times we don't. We were getting Ed.
Yeah, we were getting,
which was the previous owner.
Yeah. But this time we got a lot of bills.
A lot of bills, and then we
don't know which bill they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But then we did get Ed's wife, and his wife was there, but his daughter was not.
This time around. But
she
was there before.
Because we got her name on the ovulus.
Yeah.
And that was before I even knew the other people's names. It came up on the ovulus when we were asking. And so my mom got a hold of, hey, Nico. Oh my gosh, we actually have somebody joining us in chat. I don't have to talk to myself anymore. What's up? You made it. You'll have to go back and listen because I just did a lot of recordings. I put them up to this microphone.
Don't know how well they came.
Don't know how well they came through, but we were just kind of recapping. And we did get responses. I'll recap it for you real quick, okay? Because I'm just that kind of person, and I have, I've gone through pretty much everything already. But we did get some.
We can, for the ones that were listening that weren't in chat, we didn't tell them what it said. We can go back through and say what it said now.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So I'm gonna tell you one part right now, but don't let it influence you when you go back to listen to it, okay, Nico? All right, you got that? All right, I'm gonna go through and say what I thought it said, and then you can just wash your brain away from it, and then you can write down what you think it says, and then let us know. All right, in the next show. All right, cool. I've had way too much sun today. Okay, I've been going 100 miles an hour today, and then my mom brought over drinks. So then, of course, I had our dailies. I don't know what the first one was, some concoction she made. Then she brought over these strawberry daiquiri dailies, and I added watermelon vodka to it. Now she's like, oh my God, I gotta have these for your aunt when she comes down. It's like, okay, mother, and I had to show her what it was. Anywho. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Who am I? LOL, why am I? Oh my gosh. You're funny. I think we scared everybody away. They're probably tired of hearing about our investigation things. But like I said, I'm way too stressed out and busy to have any guests on right now because moving Kinsey into there is just, I'm going to go insane. So I don't even want to talk about it. End of story. That's it. Once she's done, then it will be like, whoo, smooth sailing, hopefully. Anywho, the first one was Kim asks if it's William. And you hear what I think it sounds. Now remember, you have to forget about this. It's a woman's voice. And it sounds like she says, I need you. So, that's what I got.
But there was...
And Kim said she heard something else underneath of it.
Underneath it.
So if you have headphones or you can figure out how to extract it and enhance the sound,
We'll
by all
have
means
to
do it, because I don't know how to do any of that crap
We'll,
yet.
we'll have to figure that out because there was another voice after that.
Yeah. And then shortly after that, a little kid came on and said Kim, which we didn't get it once, but we got it twice that night in the same voice. First time,
And it was very clear. That one you can't mistake.
It is very clear. And we didn't acknowledge it the first time. I don't think we caught it. But the second time, you're like, yes, I'm here, like acknowledging. Then we started talking about, because this person was on not a battleship, a destroyer, the USS Robinson, and we asked, "Were you on a battleship?" Comes up, says no. So then Kim asked, "Were you on a destroyer?" Said yes, which, if it's the person we think it is, yes, he was on a destroyer. And then Darren had a question in chat, so we asked it. Said something about, do you know about Oshkosh truck? And then it like repeats truck. And I forgot this part, but then after that, it sounds like it says Osh. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about it when I was listening to it, but I did write it down. This other one was, we asked if Lucille was there. She was part of the previous owner. She was a daughter to that family. And it said no. So we asked if her mother Fanny was there. We got a yes. Then I don't know what we were talking about in between that, but then somehow the jitterbug came up and they said, yeah, they like the jitterbug. Then we're like, are we talking to Bill or Bill Jr.? And we got Bill twice. We're like, Kim's like, well, I don't know which one it is because they didn't say, but maybe it was just Bill if it said Bill. You said, is it Bill or Bill Jr.?
Yeah.
They said Bill, maybe it was Big Bill. I don't really know. Then we were talking about Crown Royal. You would like a drink of that? Yes. And then shortly after that, it sounds like a guy goes, there's more. And then we were talking about cigars and pipes, and she asked if he liked to smoke a pipe, and he said no, which I found kind of weird because this person had a lot of them. Kim asked, what room was yours? And we got a knock. I didn't play that one on there. I don't. Maybe I did, but I don't know if you'll hear it. This is just the first night. I mean, we didn't get a lot of interaction with our equipment, but using the necrophonics, we did get some stuff. But the second night, before we even used the necrophonics, we had some. We can't understand. It sounds like a man, but we can't figure out what he's saying because it's very short, and he's like talking while we're talking, so it's really hard, but I did catch those. Then we got Kim again, and then of course it was talking about beer, and then when Kim was playing those gunshot sounds and poor Darren had his headphones on, he said he peed himself, which he probably really did.
I like playing with those sound effects.
Yeah, so watch out. Hopefully you're not wearing any headphones right now, but
I'm not playing them.
Yeah. She won't play them for you. But anyways, we were making fun of that, saying something about that, and it goes, that hurts. And then shortly after that it says yes, and I don't know why it was saying yes, but it was. Then about an hour into this show or whatever, I was doing the Budweiser thing, and it's clear as day. It says Bush. So that was kind of funny.
There was no mistaking that one either.
No, there was no mistaking that one. It was clear.
Very clear.
Second night, we did upstairs in one of the bedrooms. We set some equipment out. We had the Ovulus, which I think it said one word, but it didn't really make any sense. I don't even remember what it was.
We had the REM pod out. We had the music box out. We had the cat toys out. We had the EMF out. We had the K2 out.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? We had the vibration thing, but the semis were going by and setting that off, so that was a waste of time with that thing.
Yeah.
every time a semi would go by. Hey, our thing's going off. At least it works.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
We do know it works with the vibrations, but
Right.
wrong ones.
Yeah. And usually we get a lot of interaction with the cat balls up there,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't get any of that. Not even with the K2 like we
The
do.
K2 usually goes off around that one pitcher,
Yeah.
and then in the middle of the floor, it usually goes off. But tonight, or that night, it wouldn't go off anywhere.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't.
It didn't go off nowhere.
Yep. And so, yeah, Nico goes, at least you know that's a part of testing, right? And I'm like, yep, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Got to test that shit out.
Yeah, we try to debunk everything.
But yeah, so when we were upstairs, we did get the music box quite a bit. It was kind of chirping off and on. Never really played a full sound, but some things kind of triggered it to go off more than others, and I'm not really sure because I mean it wasn't really giving us a response to anything. But about 3 minutes in, just under 3 minutes in, Kim's talking about moving my recorder, and I'm talking, and that's when you hear it sounds like a man talking underneath us. Like you can hear him, but you can't make out what he's saying. And so I was like, because I had to go back several times, like, wait, what? What? Who's in there? Like, it was just Kim and I, you know? It's like been so long since I've just had a recorder out and talking that I've actually caught something, not using a spirit box or something like that, which I love that. That's my favorite, when you're just sitting there and you're doing your thing and you don't have any of that stuff going and you catch somebody that you know is not you on your recorder. That is awesome. But we got it twice that night. Yeah. And then about 12 minutes later, I'm telling my story about the old Milwaukee drinking it. And then you hear, it sounds like a man again, but it's really brief. It's like one word. It's like, and I don't know what he's saying.
You can't hear. You can hear him, but you can't understand what it's saying.
Exactly. And then this one's so funny because Kim's talking about, well, you know, he liked hunting and fishing, and then you hear a lady go, "I'm bored." Like that one's clear too. It's like, I'm bored. It's like,
she didn't like talking about
hunting and fishing. No, she did not.
She was bored.
Yeah. Yeah, back to basics. Yep, exactly. That was like, I loved that. I did love that. First time ever investigating it, and we went to Villisca, and all we had were our cheap ass recorders and my old cassette tape night vision camcorder and a knockoff GoPro. That was my dad's, and his trail cams. And a couple of people brought toys, and that was it. Like, that was what we brought, and this was our very first investigation, and we got EVPs off of it.
Oh, yeah. Basically, the only reason we run the microphonics when we're doing a thing like this is to get the people to see what they think they're hearing.
Yeah.
Because they're not the ones that get to listen to the recorders and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So usually if we're by ourselves, we don't run the microphonics unless we got the headphones in.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking questions that way. We usually don't run it like we do for the show. Just to get, unless we're live and we're trying to get some people to interact with it. But other than that, we like our recorders and everything, see what we can come up with.
Right.
We got one more spot in that house to do, but we haven't got to do it yet. So I'd be interested to see what's down there.
Oh, gosh. Hopefully no snakes. I don't do snakes.
Your mom said there ain't no snakes. I said, yeah, right. You got a dirt floor in one of the rooms. You got no snakes? Yeah.
Yeah. I found a snake skin when we went there the other night on the porch, like on the stairs to get into the house. Like I'm like, yeah, there was a snake here at one point because there's his skin.
I'll have to search for one for you.
No, hell no. Oh my gosh, I hope there's none at Farrar because remember that? Like I wasn't in there, but I heard their screams when they opened that door and there was that snake hanging down.
Nika, we're going to Farrar this weekend. That's our next investigation.
Yeah. I had one more thing from our little recap of last Thursday. I was going through pictures over there and I found one, and this person's name happens to be Bill too. And he's of relation to the other Bill. It's his cousin's son, which is my aunt's brother, and I don't know the whole thing. I mean, it's wonky, okay? My family is wonky. But anyway, I found his picture in there and I was like, what the heck? And I was talking about it, and a few minutes later, the name Bill comes up on Necrophonics, and Kim's like, well, which Bill? We didn't know which Bill it was, but it did say Bill, so that was kind of interesting because I was just holding a picture of a person named Bill, and then that comes up on the Necrophonics, so.
We'll send you a text if we go live this weekend. We plan on it.
Yeah, we plan on going live, and if it's getting active, Kim said she was going to bring her computer, so we might do a pre-recorded show there if we're getting a lot of
stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're not, like Melbourne, Inez's room got real active and we did a pre-recorded show from there.
Yeah.
But if it's not real active, I won't.
Right.
I got a couple experiments I want to try. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups.
No, the investigation ain't till Saturday. You always get the hiccups when we investigate.
I know. I always get the hiccups when we're investigating and when we're almost done with a root canal at work. Never fails. My boss is like, oh, that means it's time to wrap things up because Allison's got the hiccups. So, yeah, it's always funny. Yeah, I know, exactly, Nico. You don't get that. Like, I mean, it's just very odd that, I'm holding this person's picture and I'm like, oh, this is funny. This is my aunt's brother, and then a few minutes later it comes up with the name Bill, like, and his name is Bill. It's like.
And then there was another picture of Bill in there, of a different Bill.
Yeah.
In the same room.
Yeah. So it was like, which Bill? But it was weird because I was holding it and it. So yeah, I don't know. It was crazy. But yeah, I thought some of those things, kind of coincided with what we were asking and found it kind of interesting. And I hope maybe this weekend I can set my recorder down and see if I can come up with any more EVPs. Like, just because we've had that there. Like when we went to Farrar, we were at an event, and remember, you had somebody pull your cigarettes out of your pocket in Miss Martin's room, and then that one room you could literally see somebody tugging at my pant leg.
That was the room right across from the auditorium as you're going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Opposite of the principal's room, what they call the principal's room, but we found out
it's not.
It's a counselor's room. But,
yeah.
But yeah, it was in that room because your pant legs were moving, and then you got up to go get something because we forgotten something downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, you were going to go get your video camera because it was plugged into charge.
Oh yeah, and then
my laser grid kept turning on and off by itself, and you got to have the rubber band to keep it on. And that's what I had on there, watching the laser grid. Then all of a sudden it'd shut off, and I'd look over, and it'd be right back on again, and the rubber band didn't move.
Yeah.
So I can't explain that one either. And we always had activity there with our candles. No matter where we put them, we always had activities with my battery operated candles.
Yeah, especially in Miss Martin's room. The one though that was cool though is when we had your cameras set up in the
Candle went on down in the boiler room.
in the boiler room.
By
Yes.
itself, nobody was there. You guys were up in the auditorium, and I was sitting watching the cameras.
Yeah, and you see it. It just literally just comes on by itself. And it's like, holy shit, what the heck? Like, nobody's down there and that candle just came on. Like, you have to twist it. Like, I mean, literally, they don't get
night
hot.
I had you guys running. I had the walkie-talkies. You had it. I says, boiler room candle came on.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were running down to the boiler room, and I go, Miss Martin's room, Maverick's going
Went off. Yeah.
It's like you back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, we were like, oh my gosh. That was insane. I do like, I like trying to go in smaller groups to places. I feel like I get more activity, but I also like to take people that I've never been because it seems like sometimes the spirits play off their emotions, especially if they're a little, apprehensive and kind of nervous. We tend to get a lot more activity.
Yeah.
So I do like to do that. So I need to book something where it's just a very small group. Hey, Matt. What's up?
Oh, we got the Granger house coming.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's just me and you right now.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
April said something about coming, but I don't know if she still wanted to come or not. That's just going to be me and you if no one else does.
Hey, well then, you never know what we'll get that night then.
I just won't scare you when you go up and down the stairs in the carriage house.
In the carriage house? Yeah, no.
No, because I can't pick you up, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we haven't been to Farrar for so long. I do actually usually get a lot in what they call the principal's office. I tend to get quite a bit in there.
There, Miss
Martin's room and the boiler room.
Boiler room. Me and you never get a lot in the auditorium.
No, we don't. Mm-mm.
Or we get a little bit in the library. Not too much, but we get a little bit.
Oh, when we were there, this happened both times we were there with Jim Beck, okay? So, we were in there with him and his daughter in the library at Farrar. And remember we got that, like, it sounded like a roller cart, like a very old roller cart above us. Well, that's concrete up there. So we run up the stairs to see what's going on, and there's nothing. There's nobody around in that area.
Cars,
nothing. We're like, what the hell? And so then fast forward, a year later or two?
Yeah.
Because I think he retired and then he came back and we were all in the same spot and, he did his knock, and got a response the first time. And then this time we were all in there again, same people. He did his knock, got a response, and then you hear that damn cart again. It's like, where is that coming? I don't understand. Like, it was so bizarre. I've never heard it there again. And of course, I had it on my recorder, but that recorder has disappeared. I can't find it. And I had so many good things on that recorder.
That we didn't get on the computer.
And I can't find it anywhere. It's annoying.
And the room across from the library, where they used to have the Lord's Prayer.
Oh, yeah. We got all that Native American chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really weird.
That came across the spirit box.
Yeah, that's when we did the SB7. That's before I threw it across the room and destroyed it.
Yeah, but it was native chanting, basically.
Right, yeah. And we were like, what? Whoa, this is crazy. Which I think Adam from Creeps, I think he did some research into that. And there was a Native American group or something in that area at one point.
Yeah, and they moved them.
Because he talked about the chanting and stuff too.
Moved them out of the area.
Yeah.
Moved them to Minnesota or something. Got rid of them or something on another reservation or
Yeah.
I can't remember the whole history. I got it written down somewhere.
Yeah. So, I don't know, but we haven't been there for so long. You don't know what's going to happen with the place.
Or
So,
what people has done to that place.
yeah, because it's been a couple years since we've been there. So, yeah, it has been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been there.
I don't think we did. No, I don't think we went last. Did we go last year?
I don't remember going last year. Because every time Will was going to have a summer school or whatever, it got canceled.
Mm.
I think the last time we were there was when Kelly did her thing, and Brandy Green was there, and Chris Sutton, and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And Holly was there.
Yeah.
And they did the circle outside.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that was the last time we were there.
Was it that, or what? Was that before or after we were there with Jill?
Oh, I don't remember when we did it with Jill and Angie.
Yeah. Because that was a fun time. That was a good one, too. How fast does time go? Man! I don't know. It goes too fast. Time goes way too fast. You heard the chanting, too, the Native American? So, yeah, so maybe multiple people have heard it there. And it was in that room, yeah, with the Lord's Prayer that was up at that one time.
That's where we heard it, yeah.
Oh, gosh, I remember when you were using those damn dowsing rods that one time.
Yeah. We had to take you outside.
Yeah.
We had to take you outside and ground you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Had that happen a couple times there. Don't know
It's not
why.
going to happen this weekend.
Hopefully not.
It's not going to happen this weekend.
It hasn't happened in a while.
No, it's been good.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You just know you can't put the headphones on.
I know, and I love doing that. Like, I really want to do that. Gansfield, where you got the goggle things on your eyes, like all your.
Yeah.
I really want to do that, and I was going to do that with Moth that one time, but after the stuff we were getting in the bathtub, we're like, probably shouldn't. Yeah, we'll try to do that this weekend and see what we get. You said to play some Native American music.
Yep.
So we'll try that and see what happens. Need to remember to bring my camcorder.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm not taking my cameras this time. There's going to be too many people there to
Yeah.
try to set up cameras.
Yeah. Yeah, because we did that the one time. You did the isolation thing.
Mm-hmm. We did the isolation in the boiler room.
Yeah.
Made people go sit in there. Will gave us that idea. And
Yeah.
sit in the boiler room with your back to back towards one of the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit in there and see what you come up with.
Right. He's like, you should have it all ready now. I know. I need to get that charged and ready to go.
All my stuff's all ready to go.
I wait till the last minute. That's just me.
I just gotta lift the case up into the truck and go.
Yep. Right.
And take our mannequin this time.
Oh yeah, we've got a friend that's gonna be traveling with us, so look out for that. Coming to a place near you.
I can't wait till we take it to Melbourne, though.
Oh, God. That's going to be great. And I still do have my uniform.
Yep.
It's still in the package. I've never opened it.
Yep, because I got the doctor's coat and everything.
Level up. Level up. Level up. What's that song? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's like, level up, Allison. I'm singing the song Level Up. Oh my God.
Yeah, we got different outfits for the mannequins, so depending on where we're going.
Yeah.
If we need, depending on if it was like like the last place we went.
Mm-hmm.
I could have dressed up the mannequin in the Navy outfit and took it and see
Yeah.
if we could have got some action. But usually we're in a hurry.
Yeah.
Getting off work. And...
Just like I walked in your house and I didn't see the torso of it. All I saw were the legs sticking out. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Well, my scrubs.
Yeah, so we got
scrubs
and doctor's coat and stethoscope. So I'm gonna take that to Edinburgh and Melbourne.
Yeah.
And see what happens with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we got some hair for it.
Like I said, I got uniforms for it for depending on where we go.
Yep.
And this weekend it's gonna be dressed up as a kid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use it like a student or something.
Right.
At Farrar.
Yeah.
So.
Poor thing has no arms, though.
Yeah, the arms got lost.
So if I see that thing, like, somehow scooting across the floor or something, or walking with no arms, I'm out.
I can't complain. It was free.
Yeah, hell yeah. Free is the best thing.
Free's best. Even though it don't have arms, I'll make arms sometime.
Yeah.
I'll paper mache some arms or something.
Oh. Can you see us riding around? Are we going to have it sitting in the middle of us when we go to Farrar?
Yeah, it'll be a passenger.
There we go. Nico's like, that's just scary, okay?
Let's see. Farrar. Country. I can dress it up in my western shirt and pants and belt and cowboy hat because farmers.
That's true. Or you could put your little spinny hat.
Oh yeah, my propeller hat.
Yeah, that's like, it'd be like a little kid thing.
Yeah, we could do that depending on what room we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I got different hats.
Yeah.
All kinds of hats.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fun. It'll be exciting.
We can have fun with this mannequin, though.
Yeah, we can. That's for sure.
Everybody's always worried about me scaring them.
Just wait until they see our mannequin.
Wait till I drop the mannequin off in the room that they're not expecting it to be in.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh, excuse me, hiccups again. We just need to move it from room to room.
I know what I could do.
Stick it down in the chute. Shoot.
No, put a door almost shut.
Uh-huh.
Set it on top of the door, but have a rig with a rope so when they open the door, it drops.
Oh shit. Remember you guys used to have that skeleton here that'd sit in the chair next to your house for Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd open the door and it'd come up.
And it's well.
Yeah.
Because I had fishing wire across the nail, so it made
an
eerie sound.
Yeah.
I could do that with the mannequin.
Let's wire it up with sensors. Yeah. Hey, that'd be cool. Yeah. See what happens. Try your cat balls on that damn mannequin. We gotta try the cat ball on your mannequin.
Yeah. Well, the one at Granger House, they go rolling off for her in the bedroom.
Yeah, I know.
Could be sitting there for 2 hours, and we go up there and just sit down on the floor. The next thing we know, the ball's rolling off of her.
Yeah. We're like, did you touch that? No, I did not. Jennifer was like, no, I did not.
We weren't even around it.
It's like, oh my gosh. At least the mannequin didn't come after us.
No, but her eyelash is loose.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like it's moving when the air comes on or whatever, or the heat.
Yeah.
Always makes me look like her eyes are moving because it's loose.
Yep.
I've asked them to glue it, but they haven't yet. Last time I knew.
Yeah. They want to give that effect to make you freaked out.
And the boy looks like your dad. So.
Yeah, Kim says the boy looks like my dad. He kind of has that haircut, same haircut. So, it is what it is. All right, well, it is that time, folks. We're going to wrap things up. Thank you to Matt and Nico for joining us in chat tonight. We appreciate it. tune in. We will have some guests up and coming. I'm working on some scheduling. I do have some pre-recordeds coming up that are going to be kind of interesting. So tune in for those. And yeah, like I said, just taking a break here right now until get Kinsey situated for college, and then we'll be getting back into things. So, anywho, thank you guys. Thank you for everybody who's not in chat but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. Good night to you guys as well. And like I said, peace out and stay tuned for our shenanigans.